I bet you guys are wondering, how long does R.N.G parts last? Well, I had a customer send me a clutch to clean it up and maintenance it, and I want to show you what's wrong with it. But first, I want to show you. See, he's got the SRM1. This is the very first Helix that Bill and I had put out on the market. So this Helix here, we haven't had it in about 4 years, give or take. And this guy was one of our first customers to ever get the Helix. The SRM1, we don't have an SRM1 anymore, haven't for years. This was one of the first designs. So this guy has had this thing for a long time, and his main uses for this machine is towing heavy stuff, trailers, loads in the back of his machine, stuff like that. He uses it for work, so this is always getting worked. And we're going to take it apart. I'm going to show you what the problem is, and it's not the clutch. But this is how you can expect R.N.G clutch kits to hold up when they're installed correctly. His machine doesn't want to shift. We're going to tear this apart. I'm going to clean it up, and then we're going to go over why that machine won't shift. Well, guys, you can see it's got a lot of dirt. It hasn't been cleaned, it looks like, from day one. That's okay. We're going to clean it up. I also want to show you these. Some people might think these are wore out. These are not wore out. These are still within spec and can still be used. So we're not going to tell the customer he needs to replace these because they actually still have a lot of life left in them. Nice and clean. Nice and clean in there. Why does this clutch make it so you can't shift? Because the secondary's spinning all the time. There's supposed to be a nylon that goes in here. We sell a kit on our website, rngperformance.net. We sell 2 nylons that are the same thickness together as 1 nylon. The reason we do that is because you put 1 nylon on and it rubs in this dirt, and it rubs on the aluminum, and it rubs on this surface, and it wears it thin, wears it out. And a lot of times, this one is paper thin. A lot of times, I'm surprised it's still in there. A lot of times it comes apart and flies out. So instead of having 1 nylon where there's 2 aluminum sheaves rubbing on one side wearing it down, we use 2. That way the pressure from the aluminum sheaves, it won't move, but the nylon moves. The nylon moves with the sheave, and the nylon rubs on the nylon, so it lasts longer. Check that out. All nice and brand new. He can go for another 4 or 5 years. Not too bad. R.N.G parts last, baby.